only thing they can do is call you, come and cook for me this, come and do for me that. They only call if they need something. But if not, they don't call. If they have nothing they need from you, they don't call you. But parents here should know. In the same way they want us to behave good in front of their children. Whether in Oman, whether in Bahrain, whether we're good children, good man. Come and then that's in front of the child bends and then like Yahweh. Remember there's a time I was in Oman. Someone did the same thing to me. I remember I slapped that chick on her bum and I told her, the next time we do that again, remember something else is gonna come. Mugamba mutya. Yeah. So can you say kumini? Mwasiibye mutya kansubire nti buli omu yasiibye bulungi. Good evening, my beautiful, my beauties, my beauties, my lovely people. I hope you're all well. Good afternoon. Nice to meet you. Today it's Monday. Yes, we are on 18th. The month is going to end very soon. Next week it's the last. So nice to meet you today. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? I hope you're all well. Welcome to Norah's evening live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. You subscribe and then I send you a big hug and a big kiss. Hey, Mugamba Mutia. Today I will be talking about two things. One thing that I first mentioned is the situation that most of us here who are in Gulf countries we face, and no one comes out and say we are sorry or it's my fault. No, but it's your fault as a person. It's your fault because for you, you're the sinner, you're the what, you're all kind of bad behaviors are on you. Dear parents, and I know some of you always watch me. Dear parents, apart from mine, let me take out my kids. My kids, one thing I love about them, let me first say, one thing I love about my kids, they are disciplined. I love kids who are disciplined. I love kids who know their limit. But to those parents, for them whereby they have their kids and they don't want their kids to be, you don't even want someone to tell your child that what you're doing is wrong. Please, dear parents, make sure that you talk to your child. Bad manners that I don't like about some kids, it's you're minding your own business or you're eating, and then a child comes and the child bends, and then the child farts in front of you. Once a child is done farting in front of you, and then the child goes and tells you, Yaweli. As a Ugandan, damn it, how are you? Hello, hi, nice to meet you. As a Ugandan, if you find someone eating and then with your brain while understanding, you bend and then you fart in front of me on my food, it will be like, in that day they are going to send you to see guardian angels, or you're going to meet Angel Gabriel in an African home. Some parents, that's something they cannot relate. Nico, how are you doing, Pastor? I hope you're well. Sorry, hi, hey. So, dear parents, please talk to your children. We know we come to your countries to work, and I know this is the word that we are always being told. You guys, you're poor. You had nothing. That's why you came. Yes, we had nothing, to be honest. By the time you leave your home, Uganda, to come, or Kenya, or Ethiopia, or where, you see you are on the edge of the wall, and then you just say that, let me go and work. But if your child does something wrong, and then your maid tells you, mama, talk to your child. The way the child is behaving is not good. My dear, discipline that child. You see these kids that I always see that oh, so many Arab moms, they beat their children. No, it's a lie. Those kids are lies. They are lies. They are lies. Me, I once worked in a house where a child almost took her mother's life because of those behaviors. Those kids that are not even, mothers can't even talk to their kids. The child wanted a new phone. And then the mother was like, but we have just bought your phone. 2 months hasn't even passed. Again, you're demanding for the new phone. By then, Oppo has just launched their new phone. He wanted to buy the new phone, Oppo. So the mom was like, no, we can't. Oh, the child started crying. The mother was heavily pregnant. The child started crying. The child started carrying things and throwing things around the house. How old was he? A 13-year-old boy complaining and crying in the house he wants a new phone. So the young brother came, was like, hey, the young brother was like, Mom, why is he crying? Why is he crying? So the mom tried to explain to the young one, the 2-year-old, like, no, he's crying because he wants the phone. So you know how young ones are. The young one was like, you're too old to cry. Instead of getting angry at the young one, the kid got angry to his mom. He carried those tricycles, for the plastic ones. He carried it and threw it on his mom. The mom screamed. Someone's like, oh, this child is going to... When I came, I just stood there. I was like, in my mind, as for me, as an African, as a Ugandan, I was like, it's all you're doing. It's all you're doing. If you had put your children under control, they wouldn't have been throwing such things on you. The father is the one who came and started slapping him. Was like, are you crazy? What do you want to do to your mom? You see your mom is pregnant. How dare you throw a tricycle on her? The boy was like, me, I want the phone, screaming at the top of his lungs that for him he wants the phone. You know what his dad did? The dad was a fisherman. The dad took him the next day. He has to work for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I remember that day the mom was like, my kid, the dad was like, he wanted the phone, right? He's going to start fishing to make his own money. I was like, at least this dad knows, if you want a new phone, let's go and work for it. They took him to the sea to start fishing. Yeah, he went there and started making some money until he bought a new phone. But, dear parents, in Gulf countries, whether you're in Kuwait, Bahrain, where, Oman, Saudi, Dubai, please talk to your children. We are also humans, and I know if a child behaves well, there is no maid that will touch your child. No. You see, let me tell you, me, I have kids here, but one thing I love about them, when they want something, they call you. If someone wants noodles, they will tell you I want noodles. If the other one wants spaghetti, they will tell you I want it. If someone wants, they ask. If they don't want, they will not ask you. They will stay on their phones, they will be on their PlayStation, doing whatever they want. The young one will be minding also her own business, unless she wants something. But this thing of you coming out, the child behaves anyhow. Sometimes we also go through a lot. My mind is not into the same, like I'm going through some breakdown or whatever, that you don't even know that I'm dealing with something. We have people back home, you're being stressed, there's a lot going on in your mind, or maybe sometime you're sick, you've been working without even getting a bed rest, but you're working in a critical condition, and then someone comes and is like man, 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 and then someone tells you, please give me my own space, I need to be alone, and then suddenly you go crying to your mom, the maid has beaten me, and then as a mother you scream from the bottom of your lung, you don't even ask that what has happened, you don't even want to know the real story behind it, just because the child has told you that. Some kids here, if you don't want to play with them, they start crying. some Anyhow, so dear parents, please, we are also humans, we also have problems of our own. Make sure that you discipline children. Hmm? Make sure that you discipline your child. Don't just shout and listen. Ask the maid what really. I know there are some maids who also beat children, but what was the reason behind it? What was the reason behind it? Sometimes working under kids banamwe kizibu kyennyini, lutalo lwennyini olw'amaanyi lwetasobola nakugumira nze nkubuulira. Naye nga mwasiibye mutya, kansuubire nti mwasiibye bulungi. Buli omu ali eyo damag abantu abamu bawa like, abamu ne bamala ne batwala. Atuuta like ye agira ebigere bimulinga byanvubu, gira ebigere bikulinga byanvubu, oba otya like lobala logitwala olwokuba njogedde ekituufu. Njogedde ekituufu oggyeko. Nze sijalekera abagamba ekituufu. Mulina okubuulira ku baana bammwe. Omuntu ogenda abeera awo, mwana wakola omuntu ekintu ekibi, then gwe oli awo kanula bukanuza amaaso, oli ng'ekyennyanja ekiri mu mazzi ekiri. Omwana wo akola abantu ebibi, mubulire ku baana bammwe. Oya mumutwala abaana bammwe nga zaabu, naye omuntu tomufaako. So this is my cake that I baked today. We are having break. It's not actually breakfast, it's evening tea in bed. Evening tea in bed. Let me enjoy it. Beera awo ndyeko. Eat something with me. Nawe lumako. Lumako. You don't want to bite? Take a bite. And here is black tea with no sugar. Yes, because here there is already more sugar, so there is no need of adding sugar here. Ningamugamba mutya gye muli buli bulungi oba oli bulungi nimugamba nti Norah nange nkyembi bagamba abawala abalungi bakola batya. It tastes so good. Like, there's no need of running away. Let me show you my cake. See? The camera has rotated again. She has turned her back. Okay. Now that I've put that chapter, at least I've spoken to some parents, because I know the reason why I made the first topic, because I wanted most of parents to listen, to open their ears. Now let me talk to my sisters also who are in Gulf countries. Let me talk to them. Sister, how many times did I call you? You're not my sister biologically, but in God's eye we are both siblings. How many times did I call you sister? And why are you too desperate, my dear sister? Why are you desperate? Online love, you should start. There is nothing that has made someone to lose their mind as online relationship. And let me tell you, me, I used to hear that, when someone has taken like a year, to me a year is nothing. A year is nothing to me, most especially when it comes to a relationship. Being single just for 1 year, it's nothing. That no, I always hear people like, excuse me, that ebintu tebibera, you know, ebbugumu libeera lingi, ebbugumu teribeera lingi, ebbugumu libeera mugwe. You can't tell me that you've been maybe here for 2 years and 3 years. I know some people, when they left Uganda, they had some partners. Others never had partners. But you've been here for 3 years or 2 years. And then you meet someone online. We have our brothers who are always telling us, I'm about to go home, but I want to go with you. You know why a guy is telling you they want to go back home with you? Because they know you haven't been, no one has been touching you. Time you woke up today, I may always wake up at 5. Q&A, me, I always wake up at 5 in the morning. Friday and Saturday, I wake up at 6 in the morning. Can't you cook? Hmm? You meet someone online, someone tells you, I want to meet up with you. Someone tells you, I want to meet up with you. This is what I always tell girls. I always tell girls this. When you're going to meet someone, not immediately. At least go for checkup. First, go for the blood test. Imagine you left. Someone tells you, I'm going home. I want to go with you. Hey, you're in love. I know that feeling when you're in love, but I thank God that I haven't felt being in love for a long time. I don't know why. Maybe because I have a lot of things that it's going on in my mind. That's why I haven't felt love in my heart. But can you dance? No, I can't dance. My back hurts. Can't you see that I'm eating to be able to recover my back? My back is really hurting. I can't even dance. Once my back has healed, that's when I can shake it. Thank you for asking. Someone tells you, I love you. How can someone who just met you today, like someone you just saw me here on my live stream, right? And then you tell me that you love me? No. There's no way how you're going to convince me that you love me when you just see me on your phone or maybe on your TV, whatever you use, whatever device you're using to watch me. You cannot convince me that you love me, and then you expect me to leave everything behind just because of sex. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And please, my dear sisters, wait again, wait again. You tell someone no. If you really want me, wait for me. If your contract is remaining with some few months, like 5 months, you tell him to wait. If for him he wants to go home, let him go home. You will find him there, and you start where where you were, or where the journey stopped. You will start from there, but don't immediately. Don't quit your job. Me, I hate doing something according to someone's timing. No, your timing is your timing. That's why I think people find me difficult to date. But your timing is your own timing. It's not my own timing. I'm working according to my schedule, not your schedule. When I say I have to do this, that's it. I'm already on schedule. You're not going to come with your schedule and then you think that Nora will. No. Me, I hate leaving my schedule unfinished. No. I walk on the same line that I've already lined up for myself, because I know that line. I'm the one who has crossed it. No one has crossed that line for me. And you go very ovimba with your love. I love you. I want to meet you. I've told you that my contract, I'm remaining with 1 year. 1 year and 6 months. If you really want me, wait for that 1 year to be completed. 1 year and 6 months, wait for it to be completed. There is no need of rushing me just because we are going to picture. I've taken long without having and then for you, you're telling me I love you. No. If you really love me, take this from me, my dear sisters. If someone tells you they love you, they want you to quit your job to go home with them picture. Bala miezi wowe obadde obuzayo emyezi oba ena. Ask yourself, in 4 months I'm earning maybe 3,000. That's my salary. 3,000, 3 times that 3,000. How much do you get? Send him the total of the money. Tell him that this is the money that I want, and before I go back home to Uganda, make sure that you send me this money, and I know your bank account will send you the notification that there is a certain money that has gone into your account. When you see that money, that's when you pack up your bags and then you go. You meet. Don't just leave someone. Don't just leave your job because mugenda kwepicha. Tolekanga mulimu ogwa kwepu nga mugenda just mwena and then you're quitting your job. I'm going home. Huh? Let me first. In Uganda, it's raining. People are suffering from flu. In Saudi, it's summer. We are suffering from flu. So I don't know which is which. Are we allergic? In Uganda, people are allergic to cold. In Saudi, we are allergic due to the summer weather. Others are bleeding. But my dear sister, welcome to my evening live stream. I hope maybe you're a brother, welcome to my evening live stream. If you're a brother and then you meet a babe here or a chick here online or online dating, please take your time. There's no way you're going to convince me that in 1 day, in 2 days that you've spoken with me, you're in love with me. No, that's not love. That's just excitement. And then you're telling someone, I want to meet you. When is your contract getting finished? Or when is your contract ending? And then I tell you, I'm still here for 2 more years. If you're willing to stay for that 2 years, then I will know you're the man. You wait until I complete 2 years completely. And that 2 years, in that period of 2 years, you're still communicating with me. That's a serious man. But someone who comes and tells you, or maybe let me say you have like 3 to 4 months for your contract to end, and then someone is telling you, let's go back home together. I know you've taken long, like here. And when you're working in a Gulf country and you're working inside the house as a kadama, some people say, okay, some men, because they are here always on TikTok or maybe anywhere, you find them saying that, oh, those women, those kadamas, they are too sweet. Those women, they are sweet. So when someone comes and tells you, I want you and I want to go back home with you, he's going to enjoy that sweetness. When that sweetness ends within 2 to 3 days, you're no longer the sweet one he wants. He's going back to his partner, his original partner. You're going to be dumped. So my dear sister, now wait again. Say hell no. No. Say no. Toyangwa. Don't just rush and you're like, yes, we're going. Some people from the airport direct to the lodges, to the motels. You haven't even reached home. You haven't done the rituals that are supposed to be done on you. For you, immediately you rushed with a man into a motel because both of you have taken long without doing it. No. No, my dear sister, wait. That's not how you're supposed to do it now. First, go for checkup. Do you know that guys in accommodation sometimes they buy strippers, and those guys they are being infected with HIV. Someone last time was just being deported back home because of that. He had a girlfriend in that bed space. You see that bed space? Someone had a girlfriend. The girlfriend went back home and she was there like maybe for 2 months. When the babe came back, the guy also went back home to Uganda. When the guy went home, they checked him And then the guy found out that he was HIV positive. That's why they tell you guys, for people who haven't been together, make sure that before you kiss, before you do anything, musoke mugende mu ddwaliro babakebere. Ayagala kudda waka. Omuntu mugambe wenzija ogenda kumpa ki? Bala emyezi gy'emeka? Bala emyezi gyo nga 6. Omugambe, this is a amount of money I need. Omuntu amanyi okukola bizinesi ogamba 3,000 times 5, how much is that? Give me that money. Because I told you my contract is on this. Negwegala mutambulire ku budde bwamwe. Buli omu alina sikejo y'obudde bwe. Oli tagenda ajja kugambe otambulire ku sikejo ye. Omumpulira. As a young lady who knows the reason, maybe you see the reason why I'm still here in Saudi Arabia. It's because every time I remember the reason why I left Uganda, every time I remember the reason why I left home Uganda and I came here to Saudi Arabia, that's the reason why I'm still staying. And even if you come with love that fills the jars, I'll just look at you like this. And I'll put my thumb here, my palm on my cheeks like this, the way you're seeing the palm of my hand holding my cheeks. That's how I'm going to help my cheeks. Excuse me. Because there is no way how you're going to tell me you've met me 2 to 3 days and you're telling me that you love me. Oh. There's no how you're going to convince me and tell me Norah, mbadde nga nkwagala. There's no way you're going to tell me that, let me tell you. So there's a girl who recently went back home. She's crying, actually. She's really crying. Crying real tears. Because if you're being told, if you've been working for 6 years, this girl went, this girl went, she met a guy here online, and they were both working. And then when the guy reached the time of going back, this lady also wanted, they both agreed to go home. She and her man, that she thought they were both in love with each other. But the girl said that they had to meet in a motel with a guy. The girl went and withdrew. The guy was the first one who went back home first, and then the girl followed later on. They met in a motel. The girl went in a motel with 8 million to meet her boyfriend, the one she met online. Imagine the guy slept with her. After sleeping with her, maybe she was drugged. She woke up when the guy has taken all the money, the 8 million. She doesn't know where the guy comes from. They only met through this social media. That's where they met. They started talking. The girl found out she's pregnant for 3 weeks. 3 weeks pregnant. She's carrying a baby. She's HIV positive. The girl is crying. Don't be moved too fast. Don't be moved too fast. However much someone, you see, not everyone, I'm telling you, my dear sisters, not every man who comes and says, I love you, really mean it. Sometimes there are some people who are just bypassing. For them, they just want to have fun with you. And there is another one who is going to come and is serious. A serious person does not talk much. They don't make so many promises. If you tell them something that, for me, maybe I still have like 1 year to complete my contract, maybe I still have 1 year and 8 months to complete my contract, he will not say anything. He'll just tell you, take your time, I will be waiting, and we shall keep in touch. You continue talking as your contract is doing what? The months are passing. But this person who comes on fire, like he's driving a Subaru, not even a Subaru. Someone is driving a F1, run away. That F1 is like a taboo. That person is just bypassing, like, you see that love of someone coming and telling you, they are rushing you, everything you see, everything is good to be true. Someone's rushing into the, my dear sister, if your heart was getting warmed up, first you go aside to the corner and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, am I dreaming, or is this really love, or it's just imagination, or it's just fantasy? Because some people, they just have fantasy of you, and then once you fall into their trap. I've had a lot of stories of girls here. They come, they tell you their stories, and then someone tell you that, do you know that I had to quit my job and go home once the guy has eaten me off. The guy has enjoyed my things that I've been keeping for 2 good years. The guy has left me. The guy has dumped me. Even the business he promised to give me, no. And then you're like, Which kind of advice should I give my... Sometimes you don't even know how to advise such people. Because what are you going to say to them? What are you going to tell someone that if you are calling sorry? She knows that she made a mistake. She knows she made a mistake. Because it's not easy. A guy telling you that let's meet up. You go. He only enjoys you. There's nothing that hurts, that breaks a woman's heart, being used and being dumped. Oh, you feel like, ewo, ewo, ebubewo, ewo. The worst thing, you conceive. Oh, ewo. Conceive. That's when you realize that, I fucked up a big time. That's why when someone is talking to you and you see their love is, it seems to be good and true, slap yourself, or else put your hand into a hot oil, burn your fingers, and then wake up, snap out of that love. It's not true. Someone who really loves you, they will tell you, I'm willing to wait for you. And you guys will always communicate. Even if they disappear for a week, they come back, they check on you, how are you? You see, they are really helping you so that until your 2 years is completed. But someone who tells you that, 2 years is too long, I cannot wait. Me, I'm dying to be with you. My sister, they are going to eat that thing that it's in between your legs. And once they have done enjoying it, and you know how men they are, I want to defend them. I have brothers. But I won't defend them. When someone has eaten that thing, they are going to disappear and you're going to be there alone. Norah never said anything to me. Me, sometimes I ask myself, I have some photos that I always send to my friend. And then my girlfriend will tell me, Nora, you're dreaming, you're dreaming. But here is what I always ask myself. This is what I always ask myself. I don't have feelings, like I feel nothing in my heart is empty. Sometimes I ask myself, is it because I have a lot that is going on in my mind? That's why I feel empty. In my heart, I feel empty. Even if someone confesses to me that they love me, my heart doesn't feel anything for them. Or maybe because, okay, I ask myself a little question, but that's not the thing. Maybe just that the right time hasn't yet arrived. That's what sometimes I tell myself. Maybe the right time hasn't yet arrived for me to be able to feel the love in my heart. But for you who is easily, it's easier for you to feel love. My dear sister, control that love. Control that love. Me, I've seen guys here, they always, and they're not even ashamed to speak it loud. That, oh, you see those girls who are inside the house. If your girlfriend is working as a housemaid in Saudi or Dubai, anywhere, or maybe Qatar, Iran, and her baba is not disturbing her, my dear, just know that you have a gold. Those babes, they are hot, they are warm. Oh, I'm feeling, oh, we are like hot cake. We are like hot cake, we are selling. Someone just want to enjoy that thing that you've been keeping for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Someone's feeling like, I can't wait. The moment I catch you, And that's why most of us are being dumped. Because when someone has already, like, okay, the guy will stay with you, or maybe for 2 weeks, once he had already passed there and he sees the road is now the road is no longer he dumps you and then he goes back to his babe. Naye nga ndikugamba ndikweyongera okujjukiza, be patient, have a schedule and tell yourself that my schedule is like this. Like for me here, my schedule is for 2 years. This is my first year. This is my first year. And I have a lot of things. I have kids to help with their tuition. Me as a person, I also have my own basic needs. And then you're telling me that, Nora, my heart is, your heart go, thunder go fire you. May the thunder strike you with your feelings. Gonyenzanga nga Nora. Nora. Oh, you know, me, I've always liked you. I've always seen you on YouTube. Nora, I've always seen you on TikTok. Can we chat? No. My name is No. And I'm also No. If you're going to give me this money, that's when, and by giving me that money, just know that you have also to add something with interest. If you really love me, if you're really saying that, no, I love you, and you want me to quit my job, I've told you I'm still here in Saudi Arabia for 1 year and 8 months, and for you cannot wait. What we need to do, if you really want me, Nam, how are you? Hey, how are you, my dear friend Robert? I hope you're well. Good evening. How have you been? Waize ku shift ya kuncho oba okali ku shift ya bwire? If you really want me, I write down the amount of the money that I'm supposed to be earning, and then you give me that amount of money with interest. Well, how are you doing? Well, nze tiri bulungi. Ndikuwulira bubi mu mutima gwange, mbaire nga mpulira bubi, aye obusiru bwange kidi lwaki mbaire tyogera niwe, aye nga mpulira bubi. Okugeeshufu mpulira bubi, mbaire nga tyogera niwe, lule wankubira esimu nga nina bingi ebinsumbuwa, kyakwiramu nakuleka nga mbaire nga mpulira bubi, aye nga kansubire nti oli bulungi. N'olunaku lwaido nabaira nakoba Robert ali atya, ndwire nga tyogera naye. What's the problem? Mwana we bajja banfera katono pressure dinkubi nagwa ku mufere, ate mufere chairman mwene ati we chairman w'okatundu kaife ye bugiri. Chairman mwana we yatufera, nawulira nga bintawire ndi awo ntyo, ndikulinda wamawulire agavaayo, aye amawulire goona nkaali kufuna kintu kyona. Chairman yanfera, Katonda nkubise pressure, Katonda nkubye pressure ngweri. Dubai ekobaki fe waife Saudi tuli eno tutuyana butuyane alaje dituluma otiki enindo tuba n'ebitambala kumpi, tishu twaba naddo kumpi, tufeesa enindo dikulukuta musaayi ewaka abantu we bali mukulwalira omusuuda lwakuba maadi gatoona, ife eno omusana no gutulwaza. Eka abantu bali kulwala malaria, ife eno tuli kulwala allergy ne nose bleeding n'ekizibu kye tuli ku facing eno mu idongo. Aye Katonda gyatusoboseza, gyatuwanguza tumale ku contract bulungi nga tuli balamu twire ewaka tusobole okuba nga tuyagalako. Robert mbaire ndi wano ndikoba lwaki abasaada basekadaama mufuuse basekadaama lwaki? Sekadaama yagiira okulumukani sente d'omuwala, yagiira yalumukani sente d'omuwala. Bino byemukoba nti fena twire ewaka. Ekifo ky'okutuuka buli omu atuuke kusooka waka, buli omu ajja abone, oba buli omu ajje kusooka yeyambula emizimu gya ku kyeyo emwe mutuukire mu loogi. Kyobuzira omuwala yagiire yatuulayo sente kusooka ate ajje ni sente mu loogi. Sekadaama yamaze kumulyalyamu awo. Ate Sekadaama baire yeewaimwe Dubai nga obulwaire yabubeeda. Obulwaire ate tiyabuwaire mwana wa beene obw'omukiyumba buti omwana ye yalumwike ni sente da mwine amusiize obulwaire. Kwegamba ozira niwe otandikire okudifendinga ni Nakadaama yeno. Nakadaama yeno ino emigu kyebuuza omuntu akukoba atya ida twagaanane muviire ku kisaawe kale mwena oba yakusoosa okwirayo waka. Ayo ikkiriza otya omuntu okujja niiwe mu loogi? Tosobola akoberako omuntu nti mbe munange leka nsooke mbeeku eka for like oba weeks 2 wenamala okuba weeks 2 eka tunaabonagana we shall meet. Ndidde abantu abandi batya kino nti the moment omuntu wanajja ayinza okureconcilinga ni maybe their basada baiwe oba bakazi baiwe, abantu abandi babaamu n'ekyo kintu, oba abantu abandi bakoba amayirwe okubanga mangi bakobani kana akazaano tukamalire wano. Ale abasada mulina omuze nti nenda ninza abakusookeko musada oba mukazi wajja okutuukaku nga oluguudo baalubitamu, oluguudo tractor yabitamu tushu. Sekadaama lwaki timubaaku honest n'abantu bemwenda? Ndabakobera abantu mbu hello, hi, it's me, you remember me? Of course I remember you darling, how are you? How old is the Kadaama? Kadaama wena muntu mukulu, abaire muntu mukulu ali awo myaka oti 34, tiyabaire muto, yabaire mukulu, muntu mukulu. How have you been doing, darling? Abaire muntu mukulu muna. Aye nga bwoyidi we bakoba nti oba okuba ku kyeyo ate aye tikuba ku kyeyo, nze ndwire ku kyeyo. Aye nze ddukira we najja eka nengeri gye nali nafiirwa n'abaayo ewaka n'aba waka mwaka mulala. Yes, I remember you, darling. I remember you. If you remember me, say yes. Yes, I do. I do remember you. But I'm going for my night shift. Nabaire ndowooza nti eno wiiki mukyusiza kuba leero Monday. Wiiki ere wabaire okolanga night shift. Okay, Robert muna gy'okole. Gy'onoonya amata g'abaana. Katonda akukulembere. Bakulembere ku mulimu ye mujja. Darling, I do remember you so well, my Habibti. How are you? What's the news? We miss you. You miss me? You and who? You and who? You're saying we miss you. How many are you? Oh, Muhammad. Um. Oh, Hamid. Yusuf. Mm, Muhammad. I. Who else? Who else? Who else? I don't know English. Why you don't know English?